Bestie, that thing that you're clinging onto, that's what's hurting you. I know it feels scary, but holding on is why it still hurts. Hey guys, it's your bestie, Tea Girly here, and I'm about to spill the tea on why you need to let go. Imagine you're holding onto a piece of glass. In this analogy, that piece of glass in your hand is whatever thought or person or relationship you're clinging onto. That piece of glass is cutting into your palm as you squeeze onto it, but you're afraid that if you let it go, it'll drop to the floor and your hand will start to bleed. Whenever you hold on to something, it's typically out of fear. You know that this piece of glass is hurting you, but you're afraid that if you let go, you'll see the evidence of it hurting. The blood that comes from your palm will be proof that whatever it is was actually hurting you. And clearly, if you're holding on to this thing, it means a lot to you, and you're having a really hard time letting it go. You're afraid of what letting it go means. So what do? You hold on tighter. You squeeze on that piece of glass in your palm tighter and tighter so that you never have to see your blood on the floor. And sure, it hurts a bit holding onto it tighter and tighter, but after a while, you start to feel your brain and body become desensitized to the feeling of it. Your hand starts going numb and you don't realize that it hurt. You become desensitized to the pain. So you keep on doing what you're doing because you think it doesn't hurt anymore. But this is where your brain tricks you because you're not healing. You're just staying stagnant. You feel like it doesn't hurt you anymore, but really all you're doing by squeezing tighter is pushing that glass deeper into your hand and letting the wound stay open and start festering. A lot of people who reach this stage think that they're healing because what was hurting them once doesn't seem to be hurting them anymore. However, this is not the case. This is just ignoring something, holding onto it and squeezing until it doesn't seem like it hurts anymore. But I have great news for you. Hope is not all lost. There is a way to start to heal from this, to realize that what you're doing is avoiding the problem rather than actually healing from it. But before we get into how to heal, make sure you drop a like and subscribe because my channel focuses on helping all y'all anxious, ambitious girlies both understand and work through your burnout, overthinking, relationship issues, and general self-care tips to get you feeling better and start thriving in your life. Now on to how to heal. First off, you've already done some of the hardest work. It's being aware of what you're doing, realizing that what you're doing is avoidance, realizing that you need to make a change in your actions to start healing from this thing because it's only hurting you more. Once you've realized this, you need to make that decision to take the first leap of faith and let go of that piece of glass, letting it fall on the floor. And I can tell you, it will hurt a lot. Your cut will be open and you might see a little bit of blood, but only then will you finally be able to heal. When you let go of that piece of glass, it'll fall to the floor in a loud sound that'll shock you. Your hand will start bleeding and you'll see the evidence of the pain that this thing has caused you. But this step is important even though it sucks, because once you let go, you can finally start to let your hand heal. The important thing here is trusting yourself. Your hand will heal. You just have to have faith in yourself and your body. You can't heal until you let go first, but once you do, healing will come. It might take a while, it might take longer than you expected, but it will happen, and you need to have faith and trust in yourself to know that it will. This letting go step is so important, and I know a couple of you may be thinking, well, can't I just heal around the glass? Can't I just heal around this thing and become used to it? And technically you can, but this just causes more problems for you down the line. Because if you hold on to that glass and your skin heals around it, eventually it'll have to go. It's not supposed to be there, and it's still poking into you. So when you finally realize that this is hurting you and you need to get rid of it, you have to rip the glass that's now healed into your hand out. And that just causes so much more pain. It reopens the wound entirely, and you have to start from stage 0 to heal. And at the end of the day, the more you avoid letting go of that piece of glass, letting go of that thing that's hurting you, you're truly just pushing back the inevitable. You will have to deal with this because clearly your body's rejecting it. It hurts. It doesn't like this thing. And once you finally take that leap of faith and let go of that piece of glass, you can start taking the proper step to care for it and heal yourself. When you let go of someone or something in your life that's causing you pain, it does suck, and you do feel that hole and emptiness in your life. Once you take that big leap of faith and finally let go of this thing or relationship or person in your life that's hurting you, then the number one most important thing is to be kind with yourself. Have patience for yourself. This thing clearly played a big enough role in your life that you were fighting through the pain to hold on to. And for you to ignore the pain completely, to keep this thing in your life, clearly it means that it meant a lot to you. When you finally do let go of it, it's important to acknowledge that this thing did play a big role in your life, that it was very important to you, and that you need to treat yourself with kindness and civility because you took that leap of faith, you took that incredibly difficult step and let go of this. If anything, no matter how much it hurts, that in itself is a win. You took that step forward to self-healing, and that is something so brave that many people have trouble doing. So now that you've let go of them, what do? Well, honestly, you keep going with your life. You hang out with different people to distract you from the pain of the cut. You put antiseptic on it, take nice warm baths, watch your favorite show to keep you distracted and give yourself time to heal. On top of this, you be easy on yourself. You don't immediately go rock climbing with this massive wound in your hand, because that'll just open it up and hurt. You need to acknowledge that you are in a place where you are hurt. You can't just go on with your life and pretend that this didn't have a significant impact in it. By doing that, you run the risk of opening the wound again and having it hurt even more. Self-care is so important here because treating yourself with kindness and civility and being patient with yourself and what you are and aren't able to do in the mind space that you are in right now is very important to acknowledge. Don't push yourself to go rock climbing with this massive scab in your hand because that might open it back up. Being aware of how you're feeling and what aspects of your life this thing was affecting is important to acknowledge. In today's video, we covered how to acknowledge when you're holding on to something and how to take the first steps of letting go to finally let yourself heal. I really hope this video helped you understand how holding on can feel productive, but it's actually what's keeping you stuck. You don't heal by clinging on, you heal by letting go. And remember to subscribe if you overthink everything, want big things out of life, and just need a bestie to remind you that you're doing better than you think. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!